Yo, what's up? Got some nice eats. So, mac and cheese, chicken. Now, what I do with my crab legs and my chicken wings, my chicken drummies, whatever you want to call them, I crack the crab legs and I remove the meat and put it in a bowl. And then I rip the meat off of the chicken bones. Because I don't like getting my hands dirty, so I'd rather just do it all at once and then wash them and have nice, clean, good hands. And I can't very well game with messy, greasy hands because I'm not going to taint my new gear. But this isn't what this is about. So I work at a company that makes coolers. And we have a supervisor and then a department leader, which is under the supervisor. And today, we have a meeting every Thursday, today's Thursday. Excuse me. The people in charge have a meeting on Wednesday, and then we have a meeting in the morning on Thursday. Well, he said, you know, no talking. It'll get really tough for you if we catch you talking, which didn't really explain what was going to happen. I assume he would just move people around, or it's pretty much all he could really do, unless he's going to fire them. I highly doubt that was going to be a probable chance. But then something arose. You know, there's people who talk anyway. People talked anyway, even after that. You know, of course, it's going to happen. It's a social situation. The people need to realize that it's not an option as to whether they're going to talk or not. It's when they're going to talk, and what you need to do as a. Well, I guess he could probably do it, but the company itself needs to control when people talk. I mean, it's going to happen. They need to dictate when that is so they can increase numbers, obviously. Now, just saying, oh, get back to work, blah, 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 that's not going to work. Because, okay, what happened was the supervisor for night shift, well, second shift, came in, and he comes in well before. Well, I run the exact same part every day, and I was going to go over there and tell him, hey, I got a problem. Your people are not showing up when they're supposed to. They're supposed to show up 5 minutes before I leave. Then, like, everybody's, so that we can show them how to do the parts. And the people who run mine, they don't get there till like 1 or 2 minutes before it's time to go. And I can show them in 5, but when I have 60 seconds to explain several things, it's hard for them to understand. Excuse me again, holy crap. And so then I was walking over there, and I was like, hey, and then, the guy, the department leader was like, I wasn't joking about that, no talking, get back over there, you know, to my press. So I was like, alright, I didn't talk for the rest of the day, even though people, like, I had to communicate, I couldn't, didn't want to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying. And so I didn't say anything, even if somebody was asking me a question that required a response about work. I already tried talking about work, and I got in trouble for that. So tomorrow I'm just not going to say anything at all, except for first break and lunch. But what I don't understand is him telling people not to talk does not fix any problems. I don't really talk that much anyway. I am one of the hardest workers. I'm a temporary worker, which I don't understand either, because I'm a harder worker than 65% of the people who are full time. And like I just understand the fact that they're paying me to work and not talk. Sure, I talk, but I don't talk. I mean, I don't go to someone else's press and stand there for an hour and a half like some people do. But pretty much, I was gonna, you know, try and resolve this issue because they keep messing up the parts, and I've just come to the conclusion it doesn't matter what they do. You know, if I tried helping, you know, and that's what the supervisor told us to do. So I was just trying to do my job. I get paid by hour. I don't care how many parts they mess up. But what the main point of the thing is, people need to realize the issue's not people talking. We can go to the bathroom whenever we want because we don't get 2 breaks. People will go in there and just sit and not even use the bathroom. They will literally go in there knowing they do not need to use the bathroom and just sit there. Some people, I'm sure some people probably have cell phones in their pockets, etc., which we're not allowed to have. But the point is, he's trying to fix a problem, and he's fixing it incorrectly. And the leadership here has done these several times, and I don't honestly understand it. He has a problem with people not working, so he tells them to talk less. Problem is, that doesn't fix the problem of them not working. If the problem is work is not getting done, and we're behind on work orders, what he needs to do is make people work, not make them not talk. If they don't talk, that doesn't mean they're working. There's this girl who she doesn't talk that much, but she just stands there sometimes. She'll literally just stand there and do nothing. She won't be talking, she won't be writing down anything that she needs to. She just doesn't do anything. I guess she's tired of working. She's not talking. It's what she's doing fine. See, what people need to realize is things are a lot more simple or complex. You know, sometimes you either underthink or overthink. I guess he's overthinking it. I mean, it's not that difficult. The problem is them not working, so why don't you figure out how to make them work? If they don't talk, they can just go to the bathroom and talk. And what are you going to do? Go in there and go in the... I mean, you can't do anything about the girls' bathroom because there are no female leaders in our department. Like, you have to fix the problem of them not working, not fix the problem of them not talking. If they don't talk, that just means that they're not talking. It doesn't mean they're working. So that's just that vlog, or this vlog, I guess. I don't really understand what kind of logic it makes. It doesn't make any logic at all to me. If I was the leader of a company or some shit like that, I wouldn't be like, oh, don't talk because I want you to do more. I would make incentives for people to do more. You know, oh, if you do so much, maybe you get a fucking bonus or something. I don't know. You'd have to obviously think about it a lot more in depth, because you wouldn't want people to do just enough work to get the bonus and then stop you. It would have to be varying levels, because abuse is something that all systems face. And I don't mean like, oh, speaking of, this guy witnessed 2 girls, and one of them sexually abused the other. You know what this motherfucker said? He said, oh, that's hot. Wow, way to be a leader, bitch. Gosh. But I don't really give a fuck what he does with his day. Doesn't affect me one bit. But I don't know. I just want to make this point that if you're in a leadership role and you're telling people not to talk, unless telling them not to talk directly results in them working more, then do it, but it doesn't, because then the people just don't work or they just go to the bathroom. Like, incentives are a great thing that more of the world needs to realize. Like, you know, and if the people are working, but like a lot of night shift, they just don't do any of the parts right. The fuck's that gonna do? Like, whenever I first hired there, the supervisor's like, oh, try and stay busy. They want you to always stay busy. Staying busy can mean that you're fucking folding good parts in half and throwing them away. So, I guess people are just not as... I don't know, maybe I'm just different. But I seem to have that problem quite a lot. But that's all. That's all I wanted. Can't wait till Halloween, I guess. I don't know. I don't even fucking know what I'm going to do exactly. I think I got plans, but I don't know if they're set in stone yet. But, yeah, alright. Later, I guess. Later. Obama to Leno. Issue with Trump dates back to when we were growing up together in Kenya, the black folk town.